Strandberg fans, and very welcome to another Stranded live stream. Today we are at Guitar Summit in Mannheim, Germany, where we just are wrapping up day one. It's been a great and very busy day. If you're in the area or you're tuned in to Guitar Summit, you know that Sarah Longfield, who was supposed to be giving a clinic and masterclass, unfortunately had to cancel very late due to nasty virus. But we've been blessed with Per Nilsson joining us instead. So he did the workshop earlier today. I've done a workshop about an hour ago. And we've been blessed with Herman and Victoria. Try to get them in frame. Who have set up the booth for us and fielded questions all day. So if you are anywhere near Mannheim or in Germany or even Europe, come visit us tomorrow or Sunday. You'll have a great time. Hundreds of exhibitors here, purely focused on guitars and guitar-related gear. So it's a really neat show. A lot of workshops, educational content, masterclasses, and performances. And as you notice, it is a quiet show. In the basement, there's amp demo rooms, so you can go loud if you want. But it's such a welcome change to be at a guitar show where it's quiet and you can actually talk to people. Everyone's wearing headphones. Concerts and demos are with headphones in the audience. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm just gonna turn around here. The video is lagging a lot for me. I hope it is better for you. But I want to drive your attention to the reason for the live stream, which is these two new model updates. One is an updated Prog 5 bass with very similar specs to the previous one, but it's been enhanced with a Richlite fretboard. So awesomer than ever. The second thing is the brand newly updated Masvidalien NX. So we're finally, this is the last piece of the NX puzzle. The Masvidalien has been updated to NX specs with the enhanced arm bevel, heel carve hardware. And it's also received the Richlite treatment. And we have a very special guest joining the broadcast, standing by. Paul, are you there?
Yes. Hi.
So good to see you.
Good to see you, Ola. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a long day, I won't lie, but it's good. How about you? You're
how cool would that be in a silent guitar? I mean, I've never heard of that. Is it intentionally everyone's doing phones? That's the whole style of it? How cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have stages with the multi Bluetooth headphone sets. It's actually amusing to watch because you hear tapping of feet and you see people really getting into it, but there's no audio.
Right, it's like silent disco
and then people
style.
clap.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Oh, it's very cool.
That's cool.
Well, it's a thrill to have you on the stream, Paul, as always. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your updated, fresh guitar?
Yeah, I mean, look at this beautiful instrument. everyone can kind of see it. Let's see here. Oh wait, we gotta reverse it. There we go. Yeah, it's similar to the last version, but with all the beautiful NX updates, which is this hardware, the neck heel smooth over, which is my favorite part, and you know, the single piece nut, which is pretty damn awesome, and I love these new graded knobs, by the way. They're so just smooth and they just feel like right. You know, they have the right kind of, it reminds me of the old days of the Steinberger knobs. Like just kind of, they have this like smooth steadiness to them. Yeah, but
And there's also there's also the cutouts on the knobs that so you can feel what position it's in rather than having to
the
look
cutout,
at it.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, and this double for the stack knob for the active EQ. It's really cool. Yeah, and you know what I always like tell people too, which was really unique about this particular model, is that everyone gets a different top because the Poplar has all the characteristics, so it's constantly changing, and I'm always fascinated with the few of these that I have just to check it out, because there's always like some interesting face or design kind of in the center, you know, that you're trying to like, that gets kind of married together, or some kind of Rorschach kind of vibe, you know. It's really cool. But yeah, this is,
so I mean, it's such a beautiful and unique guitar in the first place, and it has a lot of unique features for you as well. Do you want to tell us about the inlays and like the background of that and how that came about?
Yeah. So when we originally did this model, we talked about, you know, I have this tattoo of this crop circle. Oh wait, which one is it? Oh, here. And it has these lines. You can't really see it in this light, but anyways, we were just kind of doing it based off the crop circle design, which is really awesome because I didn't even know you could do these types of inlays. So it's kind of, that's the little Masvidalian signature. And I love this, the Richlite, by the way. It just feels so good to me now. I mean, I just can't even, it's completely seamless, you know. So, and obviously the Inlays. But yeah, this was just based off a crop circle design, which is really unique to the guitar from my tattoo, and it just has this poetry to it, you know, the whole flow to me, just like the way that the arc of this and how it leads to kind of the knobs, it just has this like, you know, just kind of this grace. and even this angle and how it kind of comes down and then angles with the way the bridge kind of has it just, I don't know, there's a beautiful symmetry to it, but and it feels great, you know, the guitar just has this perfect balance to it, and I'm just super excited. I mean, I'm playing this thing like a maniac right now, starting to really dig in and practice like crazy, like I haven't before. So it's kind of a new era for me with this guitar. You know, I'm kind of rebirthed through it. So yeah, super excited.
Do you want to tell us about the wiring as well? Because you've always had with your Strandbergs, it's always been the single pickup design, and we kind of tried to nudge you in the direction of a dual pickup design, but you're really happy with that single pickup and the circuit that is, I mean, it's really versatile and sounds gives you as many sound options as a two pickup guitar.
Yes, exactly. Like that's the thing. I think I was just trying to. I was looking, obviously in line with the kind of minimalism and the beauty of, of Strandberg's designs in general. It just, and I actually, what's so interesting is I had on my old days Steinberger in active EQ, and that was, although I had the two single coils, it was something that I kind of had connected with back in my original headless guitar model. So when I found out that EMG had this, option, this VMC controller, which is basically a stack knob, you kind of dial your frequency with the lower knob and then you boost or cut it. And it's from 100 hertz to 1K. It's kind of sweepable mid-range frequency kind of thing, and then this knob here just activates it. It's like an on-off, and it's basically like switching to a neck pickup, but you get to like EQ your neck pickup, and get it like finely dialed to the perfect frequency, and then switch to it. And I found it just especially in the studio, and I'll be using it live, of course, as well. It just like for certain sections of songs, I was able to just like do this neck sound and kind of finely tune a very specific sound for certain sections of songs, and just turn it on and off. And it was just kind of like next level neck pickup to me. So it's, the illusion is that it's a single pickup, but this controller kind of creates an environment where you have actually more options than a traditional neck pickup. And I think that that's a really important point to stress. And thankfully in the tone demo, we talk about that'll be coming out, because it really is like kind of next level, in terms of introducing more tone variabilities with the sound. And it's pretty incredible, like the range of sounds that are available with this. It's, to me, broader than a standard neck, right? It's just like, from single coil sounds to these like kind of super dull, warm, kind of the Holdsworthian kind of tones. I mean, it's just, so I'm loving this. I mean, it completely works for me. And I think people will be really excited about it when they spend some time messing with it and kind of learning the peculiarities of it, because it is just like having an EQ knob for a neck pickup.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't put people off for being a single pickup guitar. It's just as versatile as anything else, and just an awesome sounding guitar. And are you finding also that the Richlite kind of it resonates differently in your hand as you play it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to even articulate that, but it feels like it does have like a different thing going on, that's like, is that true with the Richlite stuff, that it has a more kind of sustained quality or something? Because it's like, I know it has this like, it's super durable, right? Obviously it's like it's not going to move, right? It's kind of but yeah, it's.
No, but like you say, it is hard to articulate what the difference is. But to me, like first time I played one of our guitars with Richlite, it is just a different feeling, and I found it to be in a positive direction, and it's as if it's like more stable and sustains more. But it just, it's a different feeling.
Yeah,
But
and I like that
in a positive direction.
And I mean, you like, what was the decision? Was it a sustainability thing to switch to this?
Yeah, that's definitely a massive part of it, because ebony is hard to come by, especially the darker ebony that people expect is really becoming hard to get, and it is an unsustainable practice to keep harvesting, and more manufacturers are actually getting like lower quality ebony and dyeing it black. So this definitely that was definitely part of the decision making for doing this. But it was a good direction, I think, from all respects. And
Yeah.
interestingly, everyone who's tried it of the signature artists, Per Nilsson and Pliny and Sarah as well, have like really enjoyed it. And with Per has always had a rosewood fretboard in his guitars, but after he tried Richlite, he was like, no, I want Richlite also. So
Wow, very cool. Yeah,
that's been
I
very
remember
cool.
you sent us all the Richlite sample and just like wanted to make sure. And I
Yeah.
was just like, wow, this is great. So I'm glad. Yeah, and it again points to Strandberg's like peer-to-peer approach. I don't know that people realize this, but you know, Ola being a master luthier, he also like you're constantly getting feedback from your artists and from players saying, what does this need?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And that's constant. That's why these things keep evolving. You know, yeah, it's really exciting. And I've noticed too over the years the endure neck has gotten softer, right? It's kind of just more smoothed out, um, like compared to the original, which was more of a hard line. And this just feels
Yeah, it's
more,
kind of in an evolution, but yeah,
yeah, which I like. I like, you know, I like
well,
this too. It's very seamless, you know, it's very smooth.
yeah. Well, we're thrilled to bring this out and finally have everything on the NX platform, of course. And yeah, we can't wait also to hear and see what you have cooking because you've been really busy the past several months, and I think you have a lot of exciting things coming up as well.
Yes, yeah, yeah. A lot of stuff going on right now. It's an active time for sure. And
Yeah.
yeah, and people can check out the playthrough that's I guess launching today, and kind of see this baby in action, you know, which is always nice, you know.
Yeah, it was also I don't know if you've heard this, Paul, but when Per had his workshop, he took a lot of questions from the audience, and they asked about his influences and like how he got started. And he mentioned to everyone how he had seen you in Death with your original Steinberger headless guitar, and kind of sent Per on his guitar journey,
Wow,
which
cool.
was interesting. I had not heard that story from Per before.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I didn't know that either, but I've been in touch peripherally with Pear for like
Yeah.
eons. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of been in
Hmm.
my radar for a long time and like guitar friend, but it really Strandberg kind of brought us closer together. You know, it was like now we're in the same
Yeah.
family or something. It's got that vibe, you know. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of got first turned on to this to the headless through the death stuff early on. You know, they were just like, "What the
Hmm.
hell is that thing?" You know,
Yeah.
and but we're finally over the hump now. The headless. I mean, obviously, there's still the vintage scene that will always be the purest, but I think we finally like. You think you turned
Yeah.
that corner for the public. The psyche has shifted. You know, it's which
Hmm.
is a big
Hmm.
deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope there will be some kind of normality around NAM shows and stuff, and we can bring all you guys, you our signature artists and other fans together because we've had some really amazing hangs, and it's so cool
Yeah.
for us also to be like the catalyst of bringing you guys together, and it seems like all you get along really well, which is also
Yeah.
fun.
No, I mean, I forged some real friendships in the name of Strandberg. You know, it's kind of brought me together with some really
Yeah.
quality people, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you for that.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean that's a fun thing of being in a place like this also, and interact with people who come that either know about the brand or don't know about the brand and ask questions, and doing workshops, and yeah, we do love interacting with the community and just hearing everyone's feedback. So it's neat.
That's
And
really
we're
cool.
also, I should mention, if again, if you're in the Germany-ish region, I want to mention also there's Aristides booth right next to us, so you don't have to even be a pure Strandberg fan. There's Lundgren guitar pickups right across from us, so
Mm,
we're in amazing company here, and yeah, literally this whole convention center is purely guitar related things. So
cool.
yeah, if you do have an opportunity, come and check out Paul's updated Masvidalien NX and check out our other guitars that we have on display here and ask Victoria and Herman questions. Um, and yeah, just come and hang.
Nice. Nice to see you again, Ola.
Well, likewise. I hope the heat waves easing up in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, it's starting to a little bit. It's been insane. I don't remember
Yeah,
the last time it was this warm, but yeah, it's mellowing out a little bit, which is good.
yeah, that's great. Well, here it's been raining almost all day, but we've been inside, so I don't mind.
That's cool. And you're there through the whole weekend, or?
Well, we are Strandberg, but I'm personally not. I've for the first time ever, this is like a fly gig to me. I fly in and do my thing and then go home, which is kind
Okay.
of neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have good people here,
Nice.
and Per is doing another workshop tomorrow, and he's also performing on this live jam tomorrow night.
Oh,
So
cool.
there's plenty of Strandberg stuff happening here.
Awesome. Please say hello to Pear for me.
I sure will. Well, um, I think that was everything I had. Do you have any closing arguments? Anything more you
Oh
want to say
no! Thank you
before we
to
round up?
everybody for whomever tuned in. Thank you so much, and yeah, just please check out the guitar. I think you will not be disappointed. It's a real work of art and uh, true to
For sure.
Strandberg form. And yeah, I'm just super excited to get this out there. So thank you.
Likewise, and we look forward to things to come in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and check out the Aurora playthrough, and there's even a transcription available for it if you
Oh
guys
yeah,
want to learn the song. Um, yeah, so it's all out there now. Go listen to the guitar. There's going to be more content coming out over the next few days regarding this instrument too. So keep an eye out. Stay tuned in.
awesome stuff. Well, with that, from Mannheim, Germany, Victoria, Herman, somewhere, and me are
Yeah.
signing off.
Okay. See you later.
Take care,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Hope to see you during the weekend. Bye bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye. Bye bye.